What is underinsured motorist coverage? My name is David R. Price Jr. and I'm a personal injury trial attorney in Greenville, South Carolina. If you get in a car wreck in South Carolina, chances are good the at-fault driver has some amount of liability insurance because they're required to have it by law. However, the minimum amount of liability insurance required in South Carolina by law is $25,000. This may be sufficient for some injuries, but if you have a broken bone or require surgery or have some sort of substantial injury, $25,000 gets used up very quickly. Hopefully, your own policy has underinsured motorist coverage, which is a type of insurance bought and paid for by you. Underinsured motorist coverage covers the difference in the amount of damages and the amount of liability insurance for the at-fault driver. Thus, if you have $100,000 of underinsured motorist coverage, then you have $100,000 of additional insurance above the $25,000. Therefore, if you had to try your case and won a verdict of $125,000, you'd have insurance to pay the whole thing. You may have more than one car at home, and if you have underinsured motorist coverage on each car, then you have the right to stack the underinsured insurance on each car up to the amount of underinsured insurance coverage on the car involved in the accident. Therefore, if you have 3 cars at home with $100,000 of underinsured motorist coverage on each, then you have $300,000 of underinsured insurance over and above the amount of insurance held by the at-fault driver. Therefore, if the at-fault driver has $25,000 of insurance and you have 3 cars at home with $100,000 of underinsured insurance, then you have $325,000 of insurance. If you look at your bill, the amount that you pay for underinsured insurance every month is a very small portion of the total insurance bill that you get every 6 months. Therefore, in my opinion, underinsured insurance, dollar for dollar, is some of the most valuable coverage that you can have in South Carolina. If you don't have it, then you should call your insurance agent and request it right away. Underinsured insurance is not required in South Carolina, but your insurer is required to make a meaningful offer of underinsured insurance to you when you purchase your insurance. What this means is they were required to inform you that underinsured insurance exists, explain what it is, tell you the amounts of coverage that are available, and how much that coverage would cost. They're required to put this on a form signed by you where you either select underinsured insurance or you decline it. If your insurance carrier is unable to produce this form, or if they did not make a meaningful offer of underinsured insurance as defined by law, then you may be entitled to reform your policy to include underinsured insurance. A knowledgeable attorney will know to look for this form and will inquire to see whether or not you actually have underinsured insurance. If you've been injured in a car wreck in South Carolina, then I want to help you. Please call me today at 864-271-2636 or visit my website at greenvillelegal.com.